Alright, and number 37 in the RCA albums collection is the first of the budget releases, I guess you would call them, from the Camden label, subdivision of RCA. Let's Be Friends. And look at cheerful 1969 Elvis there. Let's Be Friends, if I recall correctly, was actually written for Change of Habit, I believe, and cut. But the rest of the soundtrack from Change of Habit, with the exception of one song, appears on this. Well, actually two. Let Us Pray is not on here either, but Change of Habit and Have a Happy are on here. I have things to say about Change of Habit as a movie, and I cannot spoil it for you. But I will just say that I have a lot of things to say. Coincidentally, this is kind of a mixed bag. But much like Flaming Star, it surprisingly works. Stay Away Joe, the theme is on here. If I'm a Fool for Loving You, Let's Forget About the Stars, Mama, Almost, and I'll Be There. They're sort of mixing in some of the leftovers of the 1969 sessions in with some of his movie soundtrack songs. Mama was from Girls, Girls, Girls. Almost was from The Trouble with Girls. And this one actually kind of works pretty well as well. Much like the other one, in part because of the strong song selections, and because of just the period in which these songs come from. Aside from Mama, I think all of these come from the 67 to 69 recording period. And it benefits from that because his vocals are absolutely superb on all of these songs, even on the weaker ones. Like Let's Be Friends is not really, I'm not sure why they picked that as the title song, because it's really not that good compared to like Change of Habit. Like this should have been called Change of Habit. Like that would have been interesting to have Change of Habit have a soundtrack that just had more bonus songs. This is the one time they should have done that. Anyway, I'm getting off track. Almost, from The Trouble with Girls. They kind of sprinkle the songs from The Trouble with Girls out on this box set over some of these Camden collections. But Almost is one of my favorite Elvis songs. It's a very simple piano ballad. And I actually only rediscovered it as a song a couple years ago. Just going through and listening. And there's always that one song I find every year. And that was the one that year that I kind of started to reappreciate. The version of Mama that's on this is actually an extended version. Elvis actually doesn't sing on that much of it. It's only about a minute that he sings. The rest of it is fleshed out with instrumental and background vocals, and it's nice. I actually like this version, this album version, better than the edited version that they put out later. I've got a version of this that came out as a budget release a few years ago from Sony before they put this out, and it didn't have. It actually had the edited version, and I wasn't as impressed. And Let's Forget About the Stars, which was cut from Charo, is on here. Not a bad place for it. It's just kind of an alright song, but it's alright. And then, of course, If I'm a Fool for Loving You and I'll Be There, from the 69 sessions, definitely are a couple of the standout tracks on this. I'm kind of sad that the overdubs bass track from the movie Change of Habit are not on the studio version. Definitely was a much funkier song in the movie, and I don't think we've really ever gotten a release of that except for on the DVD of the movie itself, which is sort of disappointing. Even the FTD book of Change of Habit didn't have the movie version, and that's get to working on that, Ernst. But yeah, Let's Be Friends is not a bad Elvis album. It's sort of a mixed bag, but it works a little better because it's concentrated to one period of his music. So it's an alright album.